For the third consecutive year, we are proposing a financially sound and fiscally responsible budget that will pave the way for essential city services. Without any further ado, I want to announce Controller Jason Fenwick.
I am pleased to introduce the fiscal year 2019 budget proposal for the City of Lawrence. This proposal is a sound and responsible fiscal plan that will enable the city to serve the interests of its citizens and visitors.
This budget will provide appropriate resources to serve our community and provide continued public safety protection, maintain our roads and streets, invest in our park system, and continue upgrading our long-term capital needs while striving to enhance the overall quality of life for the citizens of our community. This budget proposal will also become our submittal to the Government Finance Officers Association's Distinguished Budget Presentation Program. We are pleased to have earned this award for 2018, our second consecutive year of earning this distinction, and look forward to submitting the fiscal year 2019 budget for consideration.
Here is an overview of the Mayor's 2019 budget priorities, which will accomplish the goal of paving the way to enhanced quality of life in Lawrence. Continued emphasis on funding for public safety. Our proposed budget includes $24.5 million in total public safety funding. This represents a total increase of $14.1 million since 2016, a 26.7% increase. Police Department funding. Total police funding has increased $4.5 million since 2016, or 23.4%. Our budget proposal includes funding for the purchase of additional police fleet upgrades, over 35 vehicle replacements since 2016, 3% salary increase for all merit officers, continued funding for body cameras, purchase of new technology for enhanced search and rescue and enhanced law enforcement efforts. Continued emphasis on funding for officer training. Over 200% increase in funding for training since 2016. We are also anticipating the grand opening of our new police headquarters in 2019. Fire Department funding. Total funding for the Fire Department has increased by $9.5 million since 2016, a 29.2% increase. Our budget proposal includes delivery of a new engine for Station 36. With this delivery, the Fire Department is nearing upgrading its entire fleet in the last 3 years. 3% salary increase for all firefighters. Purchase of new technology for enhanced search and rescue. Unprecedented commitment to our street department. Total funding for the street department has nearly doubled since 2016, increasing by $5.6 million. Our budget proposal includes additional funding for paving, over $5 million since 2016. 100% increase in funding for sidewalk repairs. Additional funding for streetlight repairs, over $250,000 in the last 2 years. Additional fleet and equipment upgrades. Funding to increase staffing. Emphasis on funding for parks. Total park funding has increased $1.6 million since 2016, nearly a 70% increase. Paving the way in 2019 includes funding for new playground equipment at Explorer Park, funding for resurfacing Harmon Way at Community Park, additional improvements to the Sterrett Center, funding for the preparation of a parks master plan, new mowers, new maintenance vehicle, funding for additional facilities improvements. emphasis on quality economic development. Myers Plastic will be opening in 2019 at the corner of 59th Street and Sunnyside, transforming a property and creating 68 new jobs in Lawrence. Our continuing developing trades district will accommodate a variety of companies and industries.
With all we have proposed to accomplish in 2019, we are paving the way for the long-term financial stability of the city with a fiscally responsible budget. Our proposal is balanced and also achieves an important milestone, maintaining a general fund operating reserve of at least 20% of budgeted expenditures. By way of comparison, the state of Indiana's operating reserve is 11.3% of expenditures. It is extremely important to maintain this operating reserve as it provides a safety net against unexpected emergencies and potential shifts in revenue forecasts. It also allows the city to discontinue interim borrowing with tax anticipation notes for cash flow needs, providing substantial interest cost savings to the general fund. The city can also now proactively manage its short-term investments, generating interest income, a new revenue source. And finally, unreserved funds above the 20% reserve can be released and used for one-time capital investments. With our 2019 budget proposal, we are pleased to release nearly $500,000 in unreserved funds for this purpose. Paving the way toward our long-term financial stability also includes addressing our long-term liabilities. The city continues to face a major challenge when funding post-employment benefits to our retiring employees. This budget proposal includes funding and ordinances to mitigate these liabilities. We are only beginning to address this challenge, and it will take several more years of diligence to build these reserves.
The 2019 budget will be introduced at the City of Lawrence Common Council meeting on Tuesday, September 4th at 6:30 p.m. A public hearing has been scheduled for October 1st, and adoption is scheduled for October 17th. The budget calendar, along with the 2019 budget proposal, is available online at our city's website at www.cityoflawrence.org.